My name's GRACIE, and I'm here at the Dock Centre for Enter 4 showing a prototype, a small part of a project of mine called Deep Data. Deep Data is a long-term project which I'm currently developing, which is simply put to connect the explorations of deep space, which have been going on for the past 37 years now, and how to use information we're receiving about the deep space environments, and how that can be used to affect terrestrial microorganisms, and especially organisms which are currently being used in the developing science of astrobiology. So I'm using these microbes and exposing them to the varying magnetic fields which have been experienced by these 4 space probes on their 30+ year journeys from Earth to the very extremes of the solar system. Using this device here under the microscope, which is a device which is drawing on some techniques used in modern biotechnology and in astrobiology as well, to create devices which can incorporate electronics and biological specimens. So it's a device which has a small well right in the very centre in which the organisms are placed, and around that there's 3 electromagnets which allow me to reproduce magnetic fields of varying strengths and various directions as well. There's a magnetic field sensor which will give me some feedback about how these magnetic fields are interacting and interplaying. The camera on the microscope then allows me to observe the reactions of the organisms to these magnetic fields, and the display on the computer on this screen gives me the image from the microscope plus an overlay of the strength and direction of magnetic fields being generated, so the viewer can get some kind of impression about what is happening magnetically within the culture of tardigrades. Then in the middle we have basically data readouts, a way to allow the viewer to see at what point of the journey the space probe is in, and a box which will allow you to select which probe you want to use, which probe you want to experiment with on the organisms. So the user has some kind of power over the organisms about what kind of fields they want to subject them to. That's pretty much it for this piece. It's a simple prototype. At the moment it's just working on inputs, about inputting the magnetic fields into the organisms and visualizing them.